The next day, I mean, are you guys just sleeping? Are you keeping a watch?
I don't need to keep a watch.
I'll sleep.
I'll just sleep.
Yeah.
And you can see out, but nothing can see in, just so you know.
Anybody early risers? Sleeping in?
I'd probably get up at a fairly reasonable time.
Yeah,
I'd be up about 30 minutes before him.
He times it.
Standing over him, staring
Well,
at him.
then I just get just enough time for rest that would be acceptable, and he gets less than a full night's rest
Every time.
every single time. And
So
that's
I stay up late talking to Zyron, but I'm used to getting up early, so I'm a little tired, but I'm definitely up early.
Okay. So anyone who is up, around sunrise, you see what appears to be the children of the village heading up to the field. What?
Alright, well, as I'm getting set to make my tea over a fire, I'll observe what's happening.
So, they seem odd for children. They seem to lack, the exuberance and joy that you expect from children. Even if they are going off to do chores, they do seem to have some gardening implements with them, and some of them are carrying sacks of something or other. They look a little damp.
Damn sacks.
Possibly, well, you have knowledge of nature, probably some kind of fertilizer or something.
Okay. Well,
but other than that, everyone seems to be going about, as the sun comes up, everyone's going about their normal business. They seem to be bringing in buckets of water from someplace. There's probably a stream nearby.
I'll offer, whatever help I might be able to do.
They thank you for the offer, but they're pretty much everything runs smoothly.
I'll observe it running smoothly. And if he brought out some books, if it's not Arcanist text, just things that I can read, I'll flip over that while I have my morning tea.
Okay. Oh well, he does, like, if you express interest in that, he will just bring out some things, and he's like, here's some things that I penned myself. Yeah. They are they're kind of small for you, large for him.
Size of a pack of cards. Now the question is it written in common or gnomish?
Gnomish.
Oh no. I just breathe fire on it. So half interestedly, since I can't read it, I just flip through and just like
Look for pictures.
There's some diagrams here and there.
Like infer from that. Interesting. Yes. Interesting. I flip it upside down.
He's holding the book upside down.
This is what it must feel like to be Victus, I suppose.
What a jerk.
Yes. Quite. Very.
So I will definitely, look through the stuff.
He comes back with he gives you a couple books to peruse, but he also produces an inkwell and quill, and offers for you to help yourself to anything you may not know.
So I read the titles to Falcor, and when he says, "Okay, this one sounds interesting," it's never mind. It's only stealth. I was gonna say it's comprehend languages, but that's not gonna help you. I tried.
So, you do have some time.
Okay.
I take out a dagger, and since there's nothing I can read, I start twirling it like I might fight with it. And why would anyone do this?
Here is the spell book that I have. If there's anything that he has any interest in.
Spells with Z. This is and shit.
The ones that are bolded or capitalized are ritual spells.
Okay. So, he's got, you come across Unseen Servant and Tensor's Floating Disc.
Okay. Well, I have Tensor's Floating Disc in my own personal book, but Unseen Servant is definitely something of interest.
As well as... Yeah, that's not a ritual spell. Interwebs, I will let you know that is one of the great disappointments of 5th edition is the organization of things.
Yeah, I made a list somewhere. I have to print it out and put it on the, put it with my my sheet. I've got all of the spells that are rituals written down somewhere. There you go.
What's that, all the rituals?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
You never know when.
That's all of them. Are they in alphabetical order? Yeah.
Yeah. They stop at 4th level, I think. I don't think there's anything higher that counts as a ritual.
Right.
Even though I know, technically all of the greater things that have undead effects and that kind of stuff should all technically count as a ritual to some degree.
Phantom Steed.
Oh, nice. Is that first?
I believe that is second or third. There we go. Third. So that's probably going to be pretty much your day. After a little while, he actually excused himself because he has to make help with the preparations for this evening. And he's like, I'll just collect them from you later when you're done. And you take note that his dwelling is a bit off from everybody else's, kind of a little more secluded. Still within the village, but at his own place of importance.
Is it significantly bigger than everyone else's?
It's a hillock with a tree growing on the top of it, and there's actually a hollow at the tree, is where he seems to go in at.
Okay. Does I would take note. Was there anything of interest in my book that he penned?
He didn't take the time to pen anything.
Okay.
He seems like he seemed interested. He seems like he's just really busy.
Okay.
With the whole the holiday seems more important to him than acquiring spells. You feel a little bit better, but you're still injured.
Okay.
Your strength is returned.
The strength is returned, but the 8 isn't.
Yes.
Sweet, I can break things
So
again.
when I complete the stuff and return the books, I'm like, is there anything I can do to pay you for this? This is from most wizards are not willing to just share. I mean, I do, but not everyone is willing to.
Most wizards are dicks, but I'm not. I'll think of some way for you to repay me. I'm not overly concerned with it.
He
as
takes
of now.
payment in souls.
You seem like a goodly folk.
That's what it says on my character sheet anyway.
Goodly folk.
Neutral good.
So, with that, they go throughout their day. You guys are, offered any accommodations that you're looking for, whether it's food or drink, even spirits if you so desire.
Torg's looking for women.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find any takers.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, for them, he's packing.
Yeah, maybe a little too much. Scary. And, the meal
Take
during
care
the
of your
day.
bombs.
The meal during the day is very light, and but there seems to be a lot of preparation for
This evening.
the evening feast, and you're also seeing them bring more game in than you saw the night before when you guys ate. The previous meal seemed more vegetarian or vegan.
So it didn't have cheese, is what you're saying.
Yes.
And they're not bringing any like shadow stuff bone bears as game to eat, right?
No. Venison, shadow venison.
Completely
It's
different.
delicious.
Half the calories.
Yeah.
Half substantial, half the calories.
So the meal and the festival kind of begins as the sun is going down, and the gnomes come out and they tell different stories. And they do these kind of like ritualistic ceremonial dances with each other. They pass around a wine that is actually something none of you have experienced before, and they call it night lily.
The goblins might have experienced this.
Well, that's true, but they're not here.
I'll sniff it and swirl it like a wine expert might.
Here's your lizard face.
Yeah. It's a very dark liquor, and it smells kind of rich. And if you try it, it tastes very different than anything you've tasted before, but good. And when the person that serves it to you, they explain it as something that they only bring out this time of year.
Stick their ration stuff. Something's poisoning these guys. I'll be the
I
control
will
group.
definitely, sample.
Delicious.
But, I'm not. I'm not one to.
Overindulge.
Yes. Must keep my wits about me.
So as the meal completes and they're doing all this like singing and dancing and storytelling during, and there's many courses that are brought out. They start off with things like nuts and berries and fruits, and move into salads. There's a soup that's brought forth. The main course, which is like small game, which is not so small for them.
So where are these guys packing all this stuff? I mean, if they're literally 2 foot tall.
Well, they have small portions. Matter of fact, you guys go through all the courses before you start to feel sated. Bloodfang's still hungry and starting to look at the gnomes.
No.
And they even bring out a dessert. Sweet cakes and custard, and everything is excellent that you taste. And
Totally go back for seconds on the dessert if they allow it.
they do.
They're like, not for you, Tubby. Like, you...
City living.
You don't get to be a fat fryer, eating nuts and berries.
You heard of Friar Tuck? They call him Friar Snuck. He's always in there snucking out the food. So, as the meal wraps up, everyone gets up and and they begin a procession to the
Vineyard.
to the hillock. Yep, and they ask you guys to take the honored position in the front as their guests,
As their sacrifice. Yep.
right behind Zyron. And once they get up there, they kind of like start spreading out and like kind of encircling it. And the children coming out of the crowds, and they have pouches of something, and they're large and bulging, and as well as small knives that they yeah. that they have in their belts, and they all begin going about spreading from the pouches, at the bases of all these plants, and all of the villagers begin intoning almost like a church sermon, but it's almost like going to church when they're doing church in a language you don't understand.
Yep, I've had that experience.
No, you don't understand what they're saying either.
Wow.
You do gather it is a dialect of gnome, but not one you speak.
Comprehend that crap.
Nominees.
So, and then finally, Zoran turns to you guys with his arms upraised, and
You better
now
not be praising the sun now, sir.
We give you these sacrifices.
now it is time for the harvest to be completed, and we will reap the bounty of the Delgar fruits. And so all the children start running up to the fruits that are hanging from them, and you may have noticed that the fruits are much larger than they were before. They've almost doubled in size from the night before.
Are they more vibrant too?
No, the color hasn't changed, just the size. They're just bigger. And
Some pretty big growth for 24 hours.
it is the nature of the fruit, and with that, the each of the kids go up to the fruits, and instead of plucking them like you expect they would do, they slice underneath of the fruit, and as they do it, it opens almost like a sack, and drops out a small gnomish child. Except for the skin and coloration seems all wrong, and slightly spiky. Almost like the skin of the fruit is the coloration, and as you see them begin to rise, they look up with dead eyes. They seem to be lifeless, and Zoran is, "Come, my children, come and feast." And as one, they begin rising and walking towards the group.
Shoots under the corn much.
Dun, dun, dun.
Zyron, you didn't tell us that we signed on for this.
I'm sorry, but it is the only way. Ugh, go away, Bear.
I don't think you're sorry. I'm saying that's an insincere
I'm in front of everybody.
Worst apology ever.
least sincere apology I
So
ever heard.
why on earth would he be allowing me to copy from his book if he's just gonna try and kill us? I don't understand this at all.
You want to arrange them out?
Oh, I've got Flame Reach out already. And I'm just looking at...
Buy me a minute.
Tiny hut.
Yeah. See if you guys can last 8 hours.
For an encounter lasting more than 8 hours, call your medical
Consult your
professional.
physician. Consult your metaphysician.
Was that
He's put him a little bit closer
to them?
to them.
So these things, mindless looking, right? That's where we're going with that.
Yeah, they get up and they kind of move in jerky,
Offy.
lurchy kind of movements, and they stand about 18 inches tall.
Oh, so they're puntable.
Yeah, I guess it would definitely
Right
be
in your
puntable.
golf swing. No, like little babies.
I know
They make
the first
extra
thing I'm
baby.
doing.
So
Oh,
what are
do
you
we do
guys
initiative?
doing?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Just doing initiative.
I've got Flame Reach out and turned on.
That's not good.
Should
Oh
I-
dear Lord, come on!
What'd you get?
What?
If it's combat related, I've been rolling horrendously low.
So we're learning a 3.
Yes, actually.
Oh, but then I can still give you my inspiration before you.
See, silver lining.
not all bad.
Silver lining.
So pretty much, I grab Flame Reach and I turn it on while it's in the sheath. So as I pull it out, it's just on fire.
So you're back.
Yeah, he likes it like that.
So you guys all do what you're gonna do. 'Cause,
All right, I'm gonna run away. They creep me out.
I'm going to start punting. Anything that gets near me, it's getting punted.
Let's still stay for the harvest and help the people with their problems.
I guess if we just left, then this would not be happening. Although then I feel like they might try to have detained us, but
Maybe. So,
Go to the coast, have a good time.
what do you guys got for initiative?
last.
I was 16.
15.
Next to last.
What is next to last?
3.
6 total.
Oh, 6?
Oh.
All with my initiative
Okay.
bonus.
So you two react first.
Reactions.
Falcor, Ryan. Do you want me to wait a minute, let you go, and then go after you?
Sure.
Alright. I'll delay, I guess.
Okay.
This way he can go and do what he needs to do, and there's nobody's in the area of effect of anything that he's going to do.
Okay.
Which, what I'm going to do is a fireball. What is our radius on that?
20.
20 foot.
20 foot. So,
So you go to cast your fireball, and as you do, Zyron mutters a word and puts up his hand. Your fireball flies directly into his palm, and he crushes it.
He counterspelled you.
Which one's
Pay
it?
2 blue mana.
That little guy there?
yeah. Victus, do your worst.
Drop a d20.
Drop T20. Okay.
What'd you get?
10.
Not a 1.
Okay.
Alright,
That would have been great if he fireballed you guys instead.
so Zyron is
Was
the...
that supposed to happen?
Did he be the little
That
green
was
guy?
not supposed to.
Okay, just check.
Alright, so Zyron's the smallest of all of the minis on the table.
Alright, and I'm going to head backward as well.
I'm going to go introduce Zyron as to why it's bad to have me angry.
Good move. Go get him, kiddo.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
Alright, Flame Reach is on, so it's got the Flame Tongue ability, and... I like the big Great Weapon Master, so... the first... the first attack is going to miss.
8.
It was an 8 total.
So you run up and scream in rage and slam your blade down right next to him.
He's only 2 foot tall.
You got to alter
Swing
your swing
lower.
a bit.
For the second swing, I won't turn it on, so I'll just I won't get the plus 10 damage, but I'll have my normal modifier.
Okay.
19.
So what?
So, normal sword damage. So it's 15 slashing damage and 6 fire damage.
He grunts in pain. Ugh.
I'm then going to take my action surge to take an extra action.
Okay.
And I'm going to Fire Breath, which is a 15-foot cone, DC 13 deck save.
Okay, so you're gonna. Okay, so he makes roll saving throw for him. He fails, and then you will be able to get one of the. I guess you'll be able to get one of them.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a fail as well.
So they both take 11 more fire damage.
Okay.
And take that one that your opponent did, the big guy.
All right. Move him back, straight back 30 feet,
10, 20, 30.
And they get a free attack.
and he actually
Did he disengage?
no, he actually yells something in Gnomish, and makes a gesture, and he vanishes and reappears.
He blinked.
Oh, Misty stepped.
He says, "Fuck you guys."
And then immediately as he's reappearing, he's already casting another spell, and he disappears.
Oh, because Missy Step's a bonus, but
That's not. I'm sorry, that's wrong. He can't actually do that due to whatchamacallit.
can't cast two spells.
Rules because of the
Because
rules,
reasons.
reasons and stuff. So that's not what he does, but instead,
He dies suddenly
Nah.
and surprisingly.
he will raise up one tiny hand and finger pointing at Bloodfang, and a bolt of fire shoots from it, leaps from his finger.
Cool, I have resistance to that.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds so
But
sad
he
about
didn't.
Yeah, and he hits because 18. And so you will take 10, and then you can half that for 5 fire damage.
I kind of batted away while taking the damage, so made it look like I didn't really feel what he did.
He cut the fire in half with his sword.
He ate it. He ate it. Like it was nothing. And with that, he calls out, "Come, my children, feed, feed, grow strong. The bounty this year is good for you."
I guess I'll be diplomatic and not tell him his children are hideous.
So I guess you can just
I think it's saving
move
yourself.
everybody up 20 feet.
I'm going to get so many hugs today.
I guess aiming.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job.
It feels so, and then the rest will try and go past him. So they'll actually double move.
What do I roll for headshots?
Does anybody have the body D12?
The what?
There's a D12 that one of my friends has,
Uh,
where instead of it being numbers, it's like 12 different parts of the body.
Oh, okay.
So when you like roll like a D20, you roll that. Oh,
Ted has it, of course.
yes. There you go.
That's the one that has all a headshot on it. That's all you.
Head, chest, full body, left hand, right foot.
Is that a White Walker?
It's like
in
playing Twister.
Need to map your dungeon?
Boy, do I.
there? That's it. Let me see that one.
All right, so Bloodfang, what do we got? We got 5 of them.
It's 5-on-5 hockey here.
And only 2 of those are going to actually connect. So as the little anchor biters come in and literally start trying to tear at your flesh, most of them proves ineffectual as the blows just glance off your armor.
Over your shoulder, I yell to you ahead of me. If you go to close with them, stay on the fringes of this melee.
I have a plan.
For a whopping 4 points of damage.
As I say in Draconic.
As I say in Draconic, fuck you, Todd. Torg. He's the only one that doesn't speak Draconic.
As I say, Draconic.
I just assume it means run away and leave me behind. That's what I assume all the time.
I got Common, Draconic, Elven, Dwarven, Gnomish, Halfling, Celestial, Deep Speech.
It's cool.
You're not rolling the mat where everything can fall when from.
I was hoping.
Shake it, shake it.
I was hoping to knock them all over. Oh, we win.
Strike.
I just hope they have vulnerability to radiant damage, because that would be awesome.
So,
Todd's up.
Todd's up.
All
How
right.
bad did they hurt you?
Emotionally.
I'm literally even with this weekend's today. I'm from the bear. They only took me down like 9 hit points.
Okay. So nine from them, 5 from the caster.
9 total. Five from him, and then 4 from me.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So what does that actually put your?
They have little tiny fists. What do you expect?
What
35 out of 44.
did you get your new?
I'm down 8 overall total from the bear.
The bear.
The bear.
The bear. The
Do we have to
bear, the
close?
bear, the
Do we have to
bear.
close up to you and heal you? Is that what you're saying?
44 is my max until
I did
go
caution
over.
not to go into the melee.
Oh, don't go into
So
that.
deal with that
I'm
information
not
when you
spending yours
choose.
right now. That's
But
scary.
wasn't that draconic too?
No, I said stay to the edges of it.
I get +2.
Okay.
All right, so it is me. So
Yeah, it is you.
Cloud of Daggers should get these 3.
Okay.
Unless someone does all magic sucking us
the
on.
average, which
You want
is
some D4s?
6
Yeah.
plus my con mod.
How many you need?
I'm going to do it as a 3rd level spell.
How many
so
do
I
you need?
need
5?
6.
Four, 10, 16, 18. Cool. Hold on to them. You want to
Yeah,
cast it again?
You know, if you cast this, I don't know if you have 3rd level spells, but if you did, you would get another 2d.
I did.
4. Okay.
I did.
Yeah. All the d4s.
All
So a blender of gore and filth goes flying, but they're still on their feet.
All right. Spirit Guardians.
So this is where a distance spell will come in handy, because then you put Thunderwave behind on the other side and push them into it.
Well, I was going to hold it there for the ones walking through it,
So I will designate
because they'll take that damage again
party,
at the start.
obviously, as being immune to my effect. Anyone that approaches within 15 foot of me is going to take 3d8 radiant damage from the Guardians. All of these creature speeds, when they reach that area, speed becomes halved, and they just take the damage.
Okay.
You may want to step back a little bit.
So 15 feet of you?
15 foot from me in every direction.
Okay.
If they start their turn in it, they take the damage. If they enter the area, as soon as they enter the area, they take it.
All right. So we'll just. All right. So okay, on their turn we'll
Correct.
figure that out.
Yes.
It's the same thing for the
Step
daggers.
back. I can literally fireball everything in this radius. It's a 20-foot radius circle. I can fireball everything. I mean, Victus is in the area, but he's also
Resistant to fire.
resistant to fire damage.
Why don't you just drop it on me? You might as well,
That's what I'm doing. That's essentially what I'm doing.
You're his targeting system.
Yeah, because pretty much everything is within a 20-foot radius.
Where do you want me?
1 square back actually probably puts you in the clear. So 10, 20. Yeah, I can hit everything. Leon, the professional.
Well, since these guys double move, they're going to take that amount of damage I did again at the start of their turn.
Why is that?
Because it has concentration to keep it
Okay.
up. And then-
Okay, so it stays there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I figure it's better if we could funnel them in one direction. At least make them take damage if they don't.
All right. Who's up? Who's on first?
So okay, so you're done, Ted. That was your action.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's I can't do a double thing every time.
You should. Then you're up, Brian.
Okay. So I'm kind of looking into the
Oh wait,
grass.
but no, you're up because you
Yeah.
you held right. Let him. Or
No, he held.
oh, he held and you
Yeah,
went.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan's
sorry.
up.
Okay, so I'll kind of like look through the morass of all this at that gnome and then I'll try again. So I'm going to do an empowered fireball. I'm going to breathe out an arc of flame and it'll land and erupt if it happens. So does he stop it?
He already did his thing this turn, so I don't know if he can do it multiple times.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's got BBEG break rules.
And I think he's got to wait till his turn again, right? For his reactions to reset.
I would imagine. He already absorbed it
He
and
does
fired
only
it
get a
back.
reaction.
I don't know how many times he can do that in one turn.
2, 4,
I hate to just cast Firebolt.
6.
Oh, I thought he absorbed it and shot it back at him.
That would be way cooler, but it only did 10 points of damage.
Well, I'm
so-
assuming that's what he did. 'Cause that's
Okay, that's way cool.
yeah.
All right, so basically, I can hit everything within a 20-foot radius there, and
Okay.
everything's pretty nice.
So these guys are out. If you're aiming at him, his
Yeah.
guys are out.
Well, let's not be hasty here. I think here might be from here on might be better
If
because
you
then I
get,
can,
if you get here, you'll get those guys because these guys took damage from his spell and they're gonna
Yeah,
take it
but
again.
These three, this one didn't.
One.
Because it does a 5-foot square. Each one of those is 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
7, 20. So I guess if I center it here, that should 10, 20 right there. So those are on the fringe. All right, Yahtzee. Okay.
So kind of saving throw.
So and then I get to
against this?
re-roll my my charisma mod. All right. Let's see. Guess I could re-roll these. Yeah, let's go for it.
Go for Baroque.
Okay.
And it winds up being the same.
Yeah, it washed out. So now let's do. All right, we got 8, 10, maths, 22, 26. So 31.
Okay, 31 damage. All right, so they get dex saves.
31 fire.
All right, you want to assist me, Ted?
What am I doing?
20-something deck saves.
A bunch of dex saves.
How many do you need?
I think
I just want you to mark people for me.
10, 20. So like I think
Okay.
these guys are the only ones that aren't out.
A 1.
All right. So he.
Yeah, you can just set them down for now. An 8. An 11.
Nope.
A 3.
What's the DC on your?
DC 15.
5.
I just barely made that.
Sweet.
12.
So you take a quarter. So 30.
An 8.
So you take 7 points of damage.
13.
Wow, they get negatives.
Zombie.
11. A 4. A 15.
Well, should I be a dick? No, I'm not gonna. Ben Luck.
An 11. Uh, 16. Wow, these are some really hard rolls. 5. She shouldn't use some dice. And 2. It's all of them?
all.
All right, so they all take
So two-
30. So they all take 31.
Yes.
Now, 2 of those guys had taken damage from his thing.
Yeah.
So
All right.
31 or 15.
the 2 guys passed their.
Okay, so now we have to do this all again, sort of.
Do the damages.
Yeah. So, all right. So as I roll this, just stand them up, or,
Okay.
or actually, as I roll this, you can take them off the board.
Okay.
I tell you to. Okay, take one off the board. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
The problem with
Another
mass
one.
combats.
Nope. Stand that one up. Take it off the board. Take it off the board. Off the board. Off the board. Off the board.
Oh, there's 2 that passed the saves before.
Okay. And how much did you do?
So 15 would have
30.
been after.
Okay,
the
15.
half.
So they're fine.
Actually, that one already took 22.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one was already wounded.
Yeah.
So yeah, pop them.
Yay.
So they all explode into flaming shrieks, and it sounds like children screaming death throes.
Oh, it's like music to my ears.
Reaction on Zyron.
Oh, he starts shrieking and howling with rage. You're up.
What are the townsfolk doing?
Oh, as soon as they begin, they're leaving. They're fleeing.
Probably a good thing.
Look, it's the village people.
I'm going to try to murder the one in front of me.
Oh,
First.
all the other I would have spent the bend luck to make you pass a save, or we're close to. If you were close, could have nudged you a little bit on that.
I just barely made that.
Now I can influence not like
14
seeing my
on
party.
the one
Little
directly
bit.
in front of me.
That hits.
You could just declare which dice are your things rolling all together.
I know, it's just easier for me to do it this way.
Okay.
So, 16 slashing.
It explodes.
Or you get some D6s that are on fire and roll those for the flaming damage. I mean, that makes perfect logical sense.
Well, if I had 2 dice that were the same color for each, I'd do it that way, but I don't.
I don't even have dice for my damage. I got a bunch of dice. I got like 1,000 6-siders here.
He just needs spells that require 6-siders.
That's right.
Fireball.
And if they didn't previously require 6-siders, they now use a 6-sider. And
Yeah.
a D8, it's a D6 plus a D2.
I'm going to attempt to punt him.
Okay.
You just gotta kick him?
Yes.
Okay.
16.
That will miss.
Okay. That's all I got, so.
Well, he definitely does not like where he is right now.
He is not into this.
He's definitely not into this. But he's so very angry right now, especially at you.
Oh, what are you talking about? I don't know what I did.
He raises his hands to the heavens and screams out the words of magic as this area just begins to get pelted with hail and cold.
I don't know him. Get away from there.
So you guys can all make dex saves.
Sex saves.
Sex saves.
Dex saves, yep.
6.
10.
Gonna make a sex save. Alright. Oh, yeah, I got it.
14.
So the 14 makes it, the 10 does not.
I have an 18 on the die. BT dubs. 1, 2. And I am currently resisted to acid damage right now.
That's too many dice.
It's not nearly enough.
You mean to roll D8s and D6s?
Yes.
Okay.
So 27 points of damage
Ow!
comes slamming down. Anyone who made their saving throw takes half. And
That's like more than half my hit points, dude.
You're not playing very fair, is what he means to say.
and the ground is considered difficult terrain.
Well, we found the world's first slip and slide.
So you round up or down on the half damage?
Down.
Down.
So 13.
And Alan, you can take an attack of opportunity as it tries to run to the other side of these two zombies.
Cool. Same as last time.
Your sword's doesn't get a magical plus.
No.
Just as fire.
No, just does 2d6 extra fire
So,
damage.
Ted, if you'd be so kind to move him just to the other side of the zombies, yes.
Well, we found out the children looked very dead.
Do the zombies, or the little things move at all?
The little things.
Zombie little things.
The zombie gnomes.
Zomes.
Oh, yeah, they do, actually.
The zomes.
Oh, those three will move on Alan.
Hi, friends.
And
This guy approached me.
that guy will approach you.
And he's moving through the Ginsu again, I think.
So there's a Ginsu here as long as you're concentrating. Is he moving straight or is he actually able
Straight.
to skirt? Alright.
Do I have to roll new damage or just
So-
takes whatever he's already there?
You roll no
Alright,
damage.
so-
You can just use the same damage.
It's
It's fine.
22.
So he takes 22 from the Ginsu. And then he takes
Yeah, so
11
his forward
radiant.
movement carries all of the pieces right at you, Ted. You're totally drenched in little tiny gnome parts.
Oh no.
But if he was actually moving to try and attack, he'd run out of speed right where I moved him.
Because of the ice too.
No, well, I wasn't even counting the ice. I was just counting my spell.
Yeah.
So, and then with that, I think your owl's dismissed.
Mound of turds.
That's what it kind of looks like.
And what is that?
Looks like a lot of rats to me.
So, from the sky, crows just start pouring down upon you guys. Screaming
Take some damage.
as they do. Yes, they will definitely take the damage.
Roll again.
Yes.
Area of effect.
So 9. Ooh, 17.
And they're gone.
Okay, so feathers go flying everywheres.
Feathers and hail.
But Ted, they seem to be locking in on you, and two of the swarms move in.
Please tell me this is not
Please tell me I'm dreaming. This is all. We had some spoiled cheese. The Gobblers gave us some stuff back in the Sweat Lodge. We never left the Sweat Lodge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So 11 probably doesn't hit you,
No.
but the 20
I'm.
something will.
That was a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to bend luck.
Okay.
So I'm going to subtract it by D4. Now the important part is it's now not a crit.
I don't think that works that way.
Oh well, I
because-
won't. I won't.
I mean, you can use your lucky ability to make him re-roll.
I will do that. Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't think you're just going to subtract from the overall number.
Okay. So it would still be a crit.
Yeah. So instead, it is now a
double crit.
13.
13 will miss.
It's a
Okay.
double crit.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right. So they swarm in. Then that group comes in as well for a 17.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure or something with that, Lucky. I have this sneaking suspicion I can only use it on myself.
Yeah, you can force others to reroll.
Yeah.
Well, there's some good news for you, Ted.
What's that?
So this goes by like swarm, some kind of swarm rules.
Great Cthulhu is classified as a great
Yeah,
old one
but
by D&D
they're very
rules.
not
Why is that a good
complicated.
thing for me?
No, Lucky does specify
That's something
me.
I thought.
Oh,
I cheated on Ted's
okay.
behalf.
nice. And Ryan, does a 12 hit you?
No, sir.
All right.
Just
So,
barely.
so the flock comes in at you.
How would a sleep spell affect the flock?
Very well.
I don't know. I think the flock is counted as a creature, so it would denote its hit points, not individual.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know how that. If it would be super effective or
Or
not very.
put us to sleep.
All right.
That'd be a good use of a low level spell in this situation.
Yeah, it's good on kobolds and goblins. And almost party members.
And almost party members? Yeah.
Well, I managed to
There
roll
was-
that, fantastic sleep spell, on the online game.
So Ted, you take 24 points of damage.
24.
Oh, good night.
Oh. Wow. That's not good.
I need to
I'm
get
not
over.
even close enough to you, am I? No. Still a space away.
Oh dear.
And all right, so who's up? Todd's up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's already downed. So I have to if I do a sleep spell in the area.
Yeah.
And you won't take any damage from it. You
Just
think I do?
yeah, just
I think let's see what that was about.
just don't put it over on me because I feel like I could go down.
No, I was
19
going to try to hit it just to these
Yeah.
group. I'm not sure how it works. It would make sense if it worked more effective on a bunch of small creatures, but what do I know?
It's not like you wrote the Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Yeah. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Tell me this word doing.
All right. So you cast your sleep spell. Roll your damage.
Get those die 8 back. Yeah.
Oh, you need die 8s?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll save the trouble. None of them fall asleep.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, I need my day.
Not so fair enough.
I tried. I know they're not normal creatures then.
Yeah. Do you have healing word?
Me, no. I have kill 8 wounds. That's about it.
All right. So we are
Lesser
back at
restoration.
the top of the order.
Which would be Brian, because I switched with him.
Okay. So I think
Therefore, I am.
therefore I am Dragonborn.
So these are not normal birds.
These are birds of a different color.
They're not the birds you're looking for.
These are not.
But what if I'm
Well,
looking,
they haven't been acting like normal birds, that's for sure.
but what if I'm looking for not normal birds?
Yeah.
Then these are the birds I'm looking for.
I mean,
Alright.
they're not actual natural.
These
they're not
seem
natural
like,
creatures
these
being
seem
controlled.
like they might be angry birds.
Angry
Oh
birds.
no!
Oh no, that's the worst kind of birds. All right.
Wait. Are they going to pay for the DLC to launch an eagle at us next?
They're gonna smash
So-
all the buildings in the village.
If I kind of skirt around, am I drawing an attack of opportunity? If I don't leave like base contact, I'm just like, whoa. All right, because my game plan now,
Thunderwave.
lightning bolt
Okay.
in a 5-foot line, which I think I should be able to miss Todd because I can kind of
Yeah,
draw a line
you
there. All right, and then I'm going to empower that. So, all right. Or should we have more yellow dice? I think we should have more yellow dice for a lightning bolt.
Makes sense.
Yeah, why not? All right, we'll go with black because that's grounding.
Need a red.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot lead.
Okay, so take. Maybe we can do better. I get to reroll up to 4 dice. So let's see if we can do better than we had. Well, yeah, it's a little better. Or maybe it's a wash. Alright. So total 14.
Turns out
20.
power is the worst use of this.
29 lightning damage.
Okay. They totally blow them apart.
Yay!
And I'm now at 3rd level spells.
As the electricity begins arcing from back and forth from
Peak to beak.
crow to crow.
The sleep spell did nothing.
But the lightning bolt seems
Then he
far more
Count Dooku'd
effective.
him.
Nice. You didn't manage to lightning bolt through me, did you?
No.
Well, a little. Just,
Somebody needed a ground, so.
and I didn't roll a 1.
Good.
So that's
yeah, that would have been amazing.
Fireball.
The fireball Ted to death.
no, it would have been. So the good news is I took care of the ravens.
I saved you from the crows.
The bad news is
No, it's your turn to kill everything else.
You are now ashen.
Well, just give me a death save.
Oh yeah.
Well, it doesn't come to your turn, right?
Well, and
Just the beginning
you would
of
take the hit points, so depending on.
Okay, and I
It's
start
not-
making my
it's not
way.
enough to bring me down to negative. You know.
I start making my way to like stabilize him
Okay.
because I can't do more actions. Okay.
Well, you haven't gone.
Do you have shock and grasp?
I
And you're
did
like,
sleep
paddles.
spell.
Clear!
That's true. Can I try an
I cast it when
alternative use
nothing
of a
happens.
spell?
Oh, no, normal words. Okay.
And I'm done. You're up.
Alright, I'm gonna start trying to hack down the really tiny things.
You got a special move that say decapitate all three at one swing.
Oh, I wish.
If he crits or kills one, right? Bonus action.
if I critical kill one, then
You follow
heavy
through.
weapon
Or kill.
You got to follow through.
Critical.
Yeah, I wouldn't even use the -5 part of the feat because I think if you hit, you probably take them
On your
out,
turn,
right?
when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature
Or.
to 0. Oh, okay.
Or. Not add.
And or.
And or.
17.
Hits.
Nice.
Yay. So that's 18 slashing damage and 7 more fire damage.
Explodes.
Yay!
Which means you get to go attack
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use your bonus action to attack another one.
Yeah, the one directly in front of me.
Higher.
20.
Explodes.
Natural 20.
Explodes.
Yay. Come here.
Eek! You've murdered all of my children!
Yeah, you can either sit down now or your head's next.
No, what? Just surrender. Get him. Surrender and die. That's it. And die.
Die.
I
Not
don't know if that
Just
will
being
let me
honest.
keep swinging. No.
I don't
No.
think. I think you're out of attacks.
Yeah.
You only get to use that once per turn.
Because you only get one bonus action.
Yes.
All right.
Unless you take the feat bonus action. It's very good.
I think
That was a third edition thing.
So who's up after him? You.
The
or
tiny guy.
him?
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he makes a gesture.
Of surrender.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Hell, Emperor Screw.
Actually, he let's see. He looks up at you. Bloodfang looking into your eyes. I believe
With his sad puppy dog look.
he does.
Uh-oh.
You've killed all of my children. You've murdered them all. Make a wisdom save.
Send him to go see him.
Wisdom save.
What?
7.
Nice. For that, you and your friends must pay and suffer. Murder them all. Kill them.
Oh, great.
Is he trying to make me feel bad?
He's commanding you to kill your friends.
Yes. And then he moves 25 feet away.
I mean, really, this was going to be the same outcome. He's going to feed us to these things. So instead, it's Bloodfang trying to murder us.
You're gonna feel really horrible tomorrow when we're all dead.
It's so bad. Maybe not so much about my character. But
Well, no, I'll have to explain why you're dead.
it's like you failed at your job.
I didn't. He
You had one job.
succeeded.
You had one job, man.
He didn't let anybody else harm you.
Yeah, that's true.
You never say anything about him.
Yeah. One job, buddy.
So,
I'm guessing I'm.
Torg is up.
So
I'm
I'm
looking
guessing
up
I.
counter charm.
Oh yeah, you have that. You just gained that ability.
Yes, I did.
He just gained that ability.
That's right.
Yeah.
You see how I can mess it up?
But I wonder if it's only against like
I don't know. I have to look.
songs and stuff.
No, it's against a magic.
Magic.
Magic missile. All right, who'll be up now?
Still me.
While we're waiting for that, Ted, you can make a death save.
Success.
There you go. These musical notes or words that power disrupt mind influencing effects. You and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you at advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Against being, I don't know if you already are.
Well, if you do it, and he has the ability to.
What is...
Yeah, it's no action required.
So, it's within 30 feet?
Yeah.
How far are you from...
Like farther than 30.
Hey, I feel like he'll be closing with us eventually.
That's true.
So 1, 2, 3.
He was past the 30, right?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. 50.
Okay.
50-yard line.
Well, so that's kind of cool if people are just near you.
Well, required no action, so I can wait till he gets closer. Yeah, let's deal with this crows that are stealthing.
Yeah, any area
Or I
effect
can
stuff. You could,
actually
you
I
could
can
do.
shift over one
Even shatter.
and I can heal on you.
Okay, you could do that.
That's a better move.
That'll work.
That actually gives me an action.
Try to look it up. What do I do for kill light wounds? I know you know it.
If you're using a first level spell, it's D8 plus your caster modifier.
Okay.
D8.
D8, where is it?
No, just roll 2d4s.
Yeah.
It's like a d8.
8. There you go.
So what's your
That's
cast?
11.
11.
Do you want me to return it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the smarter play.
Doc.
Even if I get pasted by
So
the
actually,
bastards.
it does require an action. As an action, you start a performance that lasts till the end of your next turn.
Let's say no action required at the end.
The performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced. It doesn't cost you an action. to
Oh, if
stop
it gets
doing
Yeah.
interrupted, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
You can stop for free.
So
That's,
you
that's a
either
useless thing to say.
well, so you either casted the spell or you're going to try to disrupt the charm.
Yeah, well, I'll do it next when he's closer. Right now, I did healing on him for.
Well, he's going to come in and attack before you go. Like you could either hold and wait until he closes,
We already healed him, so.
or he's going to get a swing on us. So it's going to happen. I think I know what I'm going to do.
Hey guys, what's going on? Ah, sword to the face.
I'm not going to stand in front of Victus.
Nobody wants to stand in front
I
of
just
me.
figure he's closer, so when I wake him up, he'll get hit again. We go down.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it playing out in my mind.
Hey, I'm back.
So I cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell
Okay.
and get back a buttload of hit points.
Okay.
19, 22, 22 off of that, so I'm down 13.
All right. And then, okay.
And then he's going to cut me in half.
No, the bird thing's gonna go and attack me.
Yeah. That is true. This is known.
It is known Tadisi.
But they do not hit you.
And
They
then
flock all around you, but they do not penetrate.
flock of seagulls.
So,
Key
Am I
tower.
within 6 of you, Ted?
Is it? Did you go for your action? Oh, you healed yourself.
so your spirit guardian is.
Oh, that's gone.
Well, so this is my game plan, right? I'm gonna go here. As soon as Victus goes to like cleave into one of these guys, I'm lightning bolting in an arc, striking, maybe
Oh,
knocking
no.
some sense into
Well,
him.
here's the thing. I'm actually not close enough to anybody.
No, it's when you close to attack, which is going to happen. I'm holding my spell for when he closes, but it's also going to arc through the
birds.
birds.
When he moves here, it's going to blast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, blast.
All right.
Because he's up next.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we annihilate? Victus. Yay, Victus.
You're like, thank God he didn't heal those 8 hit points. It might make all the difference.
Yeah. Do I empower? Should I empower?
No. See?
All right. I should
How
have.
many hit points do you have to start with usually? Are you 80?
6.
52.
Okay.
He's got.
They don't have a lot of
10.
hit points.
His
22,
current max is lower than my max.
22,
Yeah, right now I'm at 44 because of the minus 8.
26. 27 points.
What kind of saving throw is it?
27 dex.
None. No saving throw.
And you're down hit points from the fireball.
Yeah.
So
Well, that hardly did anything. The fireball did.
that did 7.
Yeah, it didn't really hurt that much.
So how much was it again?
27.
Cool, I'm down to 1.
I must drop it. If I would have empowered spell, curse you.
Maybe it hasn't been working that way. Okay, so now you can complete your charge.
That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Nice.
Now just breathe on them heavy and I'll go down.
So with that,
Does he get a saving throw?
no. It's until the action's completed.
No. That sucks.
And so with that, he will cast another spell, and he takes to the air and shoots straight up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is he nuking the fridge?
Is he nuking the fridge?
Have you seen Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
I may not have seen that one.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
I saw it.
You're really not missing anything. But in there, in order to survive a nuke going off, he hops into a fridge, a lead-lined fridge, and survives.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Him.
He lightning bolt.
Oh, he's lightning bolt.
He
Well, then I'll
moved.
try to do counter charm. I don't know. Actually, I have to roll for that. I think he just gets advantage.
You could just put him to sleep.
Yes, I have
That's
one
true.
hit point.
Sleep would be great.
I have 1 hit point. You could easily just make me go night
All right,
night.
that works. Should I even roll for it? Yeah, because I can't really fail, can I?
No.
No, he just goes down.
There's just a loud.
So the counter song only really you have to know that someone's going to start trying to charm you, and you have to be performing.
Yeah, it's one of the things you have to do
You have to be
preemptively, which never helps you.
You're ready when the harpies show up. You are
Only
ready.
on the second time you fight them, you can do it.
But no, with Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, when he survives and get nuked in the fridge, it spawned the phrase "nuking the fridge."
Okay, so
We're a little banged up.
yeah.
He's a receding dot.
Is he now?
He is.
He's gonna come back from orbit and blow up the forest.
Steal books.
He's gonna trample the whole village.
How far can he fly? That little bastard.
120.
Per round?
Yes.
Alright, what's my range on this? Because I can keep sacking spells to get more 3rd level spells. Let me see if I can get 1 round of... Because, I want to blast him out of the sky. That's...
Is it lightning bolt 300 feet?
I am. I'm down 13.
Wow, I think they shortened the range on Fireball.
So I
actually.
use that.
Because don't you have to spend an action to convert, and then you'd have to spend
It's a bonus action to do so.
Okay.
To get the
So you're full.
slots.
How bad are you down, sir?
I'm down a bit, like 20 some odd.
And what do you have? 4 sorcery points left.
Wait. So I can convert as a bonus action. I have 3 sorcery points. I need 6. It's going to take an action. I'm trying to see if I have anything long enough range. Yeah, no. They shortened the ranges on Fireball. Used to be like 400 feet. And I think now it's only.
What's the range on lightning bolt?
It's only 100. Yeah.
12 back.
12. Ah, sweet. Thank you.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Ice Storm is 300 feet.
Good to know.
I think I know it.
He'll stay at 300 feet and mock your lightning bolts with his Ice Storm.
Yeah, my ranges really aren't that long. I need to get the
Meteor Swarm.
the meta magic that'll give me the range
Distant.
distance.
So does he flee or is he actually out
No,
there?
he flees.
Okay.
He was pretty beat up.
Well, I'm not carrying him.
We don't even know what's going to happen when I wake up.
So
The gnomes all begin appearing and peeking out of cover.
So,
and they look kind of sullen and
Delicious.
well, maybe if you're into gnome, they look kind of sullen and guilty.
we were bad gnomes.
So I'll stride back into the middle of town or middle of see if anybody actually decides to come out and converse.
Were you all
Yeah.
party to this?
We're gonna strip him naked, wake him up, and just
Oh,
want to run around the little village and smash stuff.
well, before that happens, one of the things you may take note of is the crows. Now that you can they're ground level and you can see them up close. All of them, it almost looks like a part of their skull is visible on the top, and there's a sigil or rune that's actually carved into it.
Well, that's great.
Copy that sigil down. What does it look like?
It's almost like a crazy backwards figure 4.
Okay. Because it doesn't look like a bloody E.
No, with a star in it.
Whose is a bloody E? Is that the
Rapper. He's a famous rapper, Bloody E.
Bloody E.
No, the open wound of
It's blood colders. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Bloody E. And
He always gives praise to Narcissus before and after every performance.
where he really kills on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slays it with the mic on the check 1-2s. So we'll make sure that that Victus is stable, and I'll kind of ask: were any of you knowingly a part of the party to this?
The one known as Zilran, he's held our village in terror for centuries.
Centuries, you say? It's interesting. I guess your race is long lived.
No, well, we live longer than men, but his life has been
Unnaturally long?
unnaturally long. He holds our children hostage.
In his dwelling?
With his magics, and with those, and he kind of like nods at the pile of feathers.
The pile of feathers.
Birds.
The crows. Yeah, he uses them to harvest the souls of our fallen
So with
and
the
turn them into his children.
with the crows being destroyed, does that end his power here?
We hope so. Nah, yeah, they all look ashamed and relieved at the same time.
So
If you were to return, you should get word to us. We could vanquish him for once and for all.
Well, we're hoping this too. You've destroyed his power base. We don't know. Yeah, without it, he'll need more crows.
if you wish him gone, you can do one better and let us depart with his books. That will lessen his magical powers.
I was thinking the same thing. Someone should go in there and
Burn those books.
Somebody say burn?
What? Oh, I already started. What?
someone
But
should go in and
as
retrieve all
Falcor
his...
says, if you send word to Gryffindor, should he return, get word to us, and we will come back and do battle again.
We would be most grateful. All the kids that you saw earlier, they kind of like are standing there and they look kind of dazed and drugged.
The kids are on drugs too. This is terrible.
Can I examine?
Yes.
I'll ask a parent or an adult if I can.
Legal
examine.
guardian.
Yeah, please do. Do you have knowledge herbalist kit, or do you have herbalist kit?
I do now.
Yeah, you got it from the camp.
No, I can do it. I can
No.
become proficient. Whatever.
No, he's talking about the kit to do it.
We have a kit. Yes.
Yeah.
Kit. Okay.
So.
Okay.
It's a medicine of only an 11.
Okay, well, yeah, you know, DC 10 easily to determine that they are drugged. You may try and use your the medicine or the herbalist kit to try and come up with some kind of
Remedy.
yes, cure, remedy,
So
antitoxin.
I'll figure that out. I don't know what is that, an intelligence or wisdom?
Let's go with intelligence.
It's only a 1 difference.
Yeah.
So 19.
Okay, yeah, easily. It takes you several hours to make enough of it, but you do come up with something that is, you know, effective. And by the time you're getting to the last of the children and administering it, the first of them are starting to come around, and they actually, you know, are starting to act like children more than basically the living zombies they were beforehand. And you know, a bunch of the gnomes come and take Bloodfang if you guys let them back into the village, and they try and like make him comfortable and you know, clean and bandage his wounds.
Like 6 of them are like trying to move him.
No, it's more like, you know, they get like
Half
20
the
of
village,
them.
half the village.
You know, think Lilliput.
Yeah.
So do they provide us with his books?
They actually start bringing out everything from his abode. I mean, literally furniture, everything that was in there.
Everything must go. It's a fire sale.
And you know, with that, you know, others, as it gets cleared out, start taking up pickaxes and axes and shovels, and they start just totally dismantling
His house?
his house. And it looks like they're actually going to build a bonfire in the hole that was.
I'll tell them to make sure that that he didn't have any, you know, hidden cubbies or any of that kind of stuff.
With valuable treasure in it.
Yeah.
Try not to word it like that, but you know, any items of power that might be left behind is.
They can be very dangerous in your community.
I was saying it's reason for him to come back.
Yeah. So, you know, they produce a small chest. In that chest is 500 gold pieces, and also they pull out an alchemist lab or kit or whatever it is.
A whole lab. Well, I don't see the coin. You're going to need coin to rebuild what it is of your civilization here.
We don't really have much use for it here. The land itself provides.
How long am I out for?
All right. Well, if you insist, we can make good use of the coin. We will find something to do with it.
Well, I can't exactly argue with you at this point, so.
Nope.
Well, you sleep. What is that? Is that concentration?
It's a minute.
Or a loud noise, or they slap you or something.
It's a minute.
Yeah, you probably
I was
awaken.
gonna- I was gonna wake up
to be
normally.
carried by gnomes.
You're like ding 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 ding.
As soon as they start rolling, the earth starts not
When he
being
comes
solid.
out of it, is he back to normal, or is he trying to kill us all again?
Is he still in murder mode?
The murder switch seems to be off for now.
That's not set on evil.
That was the problem all along. So everybody's gonna get 125 gold pieces.
Did you really have to calculate that?
No, I'm calculating adding it to the gold that I already had.
Okay, I'm like, oh my, I was.
College.
Oh.
There is a
15 back.
pair of ornate silver daggers that look semi-valuable.
Are you
Is that
checking?
pair you said? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use 3 hit dice.
and they have bone hilts. They look like they're probably used in rituals.
Okay.
There's 3 spell component pouches. And they actually bring out a small library, essentially. There's easily 100 books there, it takes you no time at all though to sift through and find the ones that are actually spell books, and there are 3 of them.
At least I didn't burn through anymore just now.
You know, if you wanted to sacrifice a wizard, the best way to do that would be keep him busy while reading spell books. So I think he had the perfect bait for you, my friend.
I have to figure out the other stuff, but between those 3 spell books, every necromancy spell
All the necromancy.
for wizard.
So did I miss anything important while I was napping?
No, you're out a minute, dude.
Put
So I'm going
beards on. 10 years
to I'm going to
fast.
peruse the said small library. Just look at the spines
Yeah.
and see if there's anything that is on subject matter that I haven't read. I mean, I can.
Actually, most of it is very, very dark and cultish. There's definitely things that delve into the realm of dark druidic magic, and many of the books cover topics of necromancy.
Do you want me to carry those for you?
I don't think you can carry all of that.
Nothing says I can't try.
Well, you guys are like discussing that. You feel a slight tug at the hem of your shirt, and a matronly looking gnome female with braided gray hair and gray green eyes looks up at you and says, "We could probably get you a card or something to take those with you if that's what you like."
I would, as dark and vile as some of these books are. The only way to be able to fight against the darkness is to have the knowledge that they have, and I think these would.
Sith Lord.
Well, also too.
These would be, a
Or
valuable
what we call
addition
Dark
to,
Jedi.
to the library in which I work.
Those that teach the defense against the dark arts are always the villain. So whosoever is teaching this course, to exterminate him. That's the bad guy.
Slughorn wasn't.
Unless you happen to be a werewolf.
Slughorn wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah, he was the only one. And Snape. Or no, Snape was potions, but yeah.
No, he was defense against the dark arts too. So
At one point. Sure.
I think he was the first one. Then they switched him out for somebody else. They went through.
So I will totally take the cart and make sure this library comes with.
Put it before the horse.
On your small Shetland pony.
So before you guys even leave, they begin destroying the orchard.
I'll totally assist in every way, shape.
They're
or
cutting
form.
everything down and piling it up. To create
I
a
will start
bonfire.
breathing fire on it to help.
I'll
I will
firebolt, do everything I can.
Suggestion at it. Well,
Fireball.
I can do some chromatic orb. Well, the only thing
You
is
guys are being
like,
so hasty. Maybe we can use a small army of us to attack those robot you guys.
that's true. Plants versus robots.
That's right.
Zombie plants versus robots.
Hey, the plants and zombies finally came together and got over their whole plants versus zombies thing.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, so the firewall thing is it's a resource allocation thing. I would have to burn like all my spells to
Yeah.
get third level slots, or to turn them into sorcery points.
He'd sit there for a minute, meditate, boom, and then roll a 1 on his magic check.
Well, pull himself up.
Yeah, it's true. It's a distinct possibility.
So, do the daggers glow?
The daggers, they do not. They are worth 25 gold pieces each.
They're too small for me.
They're normal sized daggers. They're probably gigantic in the gnome's hands.
Well, no, what I'm saying is given the fact that I use heavy weapons, they just feel flimsy.
Toothpick.
Toothpick. He uses a great sword to cut his steak with.
And cook it.
Well, the good news is my steak's cut. The bad news is there's now there's 2 half tables.
Well, what you do is when you have a greatsword, you just ram it through the shank of the cow, and you just like roast that over the open fire.
So, now it's kind of getting late into the evening again.
Well, I think we should
Pass another night in this. place.
pass another night here and then set out. First thing in the morning.
You're more than welcome. We'll have breakfast ready for you in the morning and see you off. And thank you very much.
Are you able to give us a song to go to sleep with?
Yep.
Song in the dance.
The only,
He's like, I am, but I'm not going to.
Now, isn't it too that when you rest, you get all of your hit points back though?
No.
No. What?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we do? Oh, okay. Well, but I don't need to spend any dice. For some reason, I was thinking old edition stuff.
So with that, the night passes, no problems, and you guys awaken to the smells of eggs and baking, cooking.
So I imagine they burned the crows and the.
Oh yeah, all of that.
And they smell delicious.
Matter of fact.
I made sure I copied that stuff down. I've got freaking books worth of information to share with the library beyond the library that I'm bringing with.
You did remember to take down what the plants look like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the library itself is probably, there might be a couple thousand gold pieces worth of books there.
Do you want me to tote the cart?
I think I gotta deal with the blisters on this one.
Okay.
Deal with the blisters.
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle carrying it. Or, I don't know what kind of cart they got me hooked up with, but this is.
It's like a wagon.
Well, my feet are a little sore. You mind if I ride on this? I mean, if you're already pulling, why not?
Because I'm weak as crap.
You have a 10. It's average.
I'm an 8.
Oh, never mind. You're weak as crap.
8 strength, 10 dex. Physical, I'm not.
You can't even wear armor.
What?
It says you can't even wear armor. Certain armors have a strength requirement.
Yeah.
So, with that, you guys begin trudging back to Griffin Gaff.
It's gonna be a long walk.
Indeed.
But fortunately, the worst of it is behind you, and
Maybe, I don't know. There could be something worse than undead gnome children.
upon the third day of journey, you look upon the half-constructed wall of Griffin Gaff as you guys are nearing the town. And with that, you guys see a plume of smoke rising up from the center of the town.
I don't know.
Yeah, the strength requirements don't start till heavy armor.
So you're good.
Yeah.
Upon seeing the plume, I whistle, trying to see if crows can hear.
Okay. And with that, we will end it right there. So, until next time, guys, stay nerdy.
Bye bye.